right. Ready, go?
92-1.
Just take the chair, I'll stand, dude. No, dude. No. You want to share?
I'll take the chair.
Well, Kyle was complaining.
Are you ready?
Let's get the
All
show.
right, ready, Kyle?
What do you usually say?
Hey everybody,
Oh, there
you're
you
listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene. I'm Bree,
I'm Kyle.
as you probably already know, because we hope you've been listening since the
And if you
beginning.
haven't, we're ashamed.
Shame. But
Shame on
We're
you.
happy you're listening now, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, super cool. We have actually a band from, you guys are from like the Chicago area, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Dylan, who Kyle knows, one of their rhythm and lead guitar players,
Hello.
is from Muston. Went to school. Did you go to
Yeah.
school in Muston?
I went to school with Kyle Roberts, that I did.
Yeah.
All right, so they are called Alabaster, and I just have to ask, what's with the name?
I think
Anybody?
I can best explain that.
Okay.
So one day, I was searching the internet for band names, and I saw the word alabaster. I was like, what does that mean? And it's a mineral. So
What
we
kind
are.
of mineral?
It's similar to like marble,
Okay.
you know. So like in like ancient Rome, they used to make busts of heads out of alabaster.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, that's a cool name, and everyone hated it.
All right,
Well,
and now
look who's
you're all
laughing
called
now.
Alabaster. So we should probably introduce everybody, right, Kyle?
Let's go from
Well, why don't we start over here?
Let's go from middle to left to right.
Or how about we just start with who was talking last?
Keep it simple, man.
Um, Jackson
Hello. Yes.
is their drummer. And then we have Kyle, different
Hi, how are
Kyle,
Hello.
who is their rhythm and lead guitar player, one of them. And then we have Joey,
Howdy.
who's their singer. And Dylan,
Dylan.
another another rhythm and lead. And then Mike is their bass player.
Hold on.
Down here at the end. Sorry, they weren't in the order I wrote them down in, so I got a little confused
We like to play musical chairs.
on who everybody was. Kyle, why don't you take it away?
Well, what do we usually ask? Yeah,
How about how'd you get together?
that's a good question.
That's a good one.
How'd you get together?
How'd you guys form?
You want
Anybody?
like
Who's gonna go?
the short version or?
No, go
No.
total long version.
Total long
Give us
version.
the
You
whole
have
story.
8 minutes until the next break.
That's kind
So,
of a funny story.
All right. Yeah.
Jackson,
so,
you gonna start the story?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
We'll help you out, Jackson.
I want to.
Dylan-
Saying this.
moved to McHenry, our hometown, when you were like sophomore, right? Sophomore year.
yeah.
Hey, you left us.
I
Dylan.
left.
But,
Rambled on.
Traitor.
so he was put in my class, and I remember sitting in that class. I was held back, just not like a whole year, but just a class because I failed it.
Me too.
And I remember sitting there with a bunch of freshmen, hating my life, and my very large teacher was like, "All right, we got a new student coming in."
Mr. Nemick.
Yeah, Nemec, that was his name. And this blonde kid comes in and sits down, and he sees I'm wearing a Rush t-shirt, my favorite Rush t-shirt. He goes, "Sup, man? You like Rush? He up here kicks ass." Can I say that on the radio?
Sure, why not?
I think so.
Why not?
Neil Peart kicks ass. And I was like, yeah, he does. And he's like, you play drums? And I was like, I do. He's like, I play guitar. And I was like, that's cool. So do like 50 other people I know. So then probably like 2 years go by, and I meet Kyle.
Graphics.
Yeah,
Graphic design
yeah.
class.
He was showing me pictures and videos of amusement park rides.
No, it wasn't just amusement park rides. It was like incredibly dangerous, the most insane amusement park rides have you ever seen.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Extremely.
It wasn't just
Like on the
normal ones,
internet?
various locations. They're
Like
really
you were seeing
cool.
it on the internet?
Yeah, various locations.
Extreme.
Oh, okay.
So we get together, we start playing music because he tells me that he plays guitar too.
Like everyone else on the planet.
Yeah. And
I don't know about that, but
True.
Including me at one point.
so the first time we ever really like jammed, Ducey was there. That's the first time I ever met Ducey. And he started playing this at the time he was playing guitar, not bass guitar.
Probably can't say it on the radio though.
Yeah. And he started playing this riff, and I said something that I'm not sure if I can say on the radio, but we tweaked that, and then it became one of our first songs that we wrote, and it was really awesome. And then Dylan Kyle brought up Dylan's name, and I was like, oh yeah, I met him a long time ago, and I heard he's pretty good. So then we all got together, but Ducey was not a part of this at the time, and neither was Joey.
And to clarify, Ducey is Mike, their bass player.
Bass player.
We call him Deucey Drop.
Yeah.
The bass.
Last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drum and bass, straight Skrillex.
Straight.
So-
Not even in the least.
So yeah, we were playing for probably 3 months, just jamming in various garages and basements, and then.
Here we go.
So
That was really creepy whispering.
We,
Dylan.
we get together to play this talent show for the high school, and I was already in a band called the Shin Splints, throwback, but we played it was a Black Sabbath song. What's the really popular one?
Paranoid.
Paranoid. Yeah,
Oh,
we played that, and we were like,
Sweet.
the guitarist I was with he could not do the lead work, so I was like, well, hey, like I know a guy that can, so he got in, and we were like, all right, dude, just learn this song. The show's in a week, we'll be good. Time rolls by, and we're sitting on the stage with the curtains closed, just about to go on, and Dylan comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder. I'm sitting behind my drums. I'm like, oh, what's up? And he goes, hey, man, I didn't learn the song. And the curtains open, and my jaw drops. I was like, oh my god.
Good times, man.
Oh,
But we
Oh,
ended
man.
up killing it. It was pretty good.
I actually had played bass for that song.
There
Yeah,
was a drumstick
bass.
thrown.
That's
into the
That's
crowd.
classic Dylan.
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
threw a drumstick and hit an old man in the face. It was a great time.
Wow.
All right,
A little too
so
rock and roll for high school.
Yeah.
how do
So,
these
Yeah,
fine
that's a
gentlemen
Good
get
song.
involved?
Rock and roll.
I want to talk
yeah,
about
rock and roll high
that.
school.
They don't
Wow.
make it smell.
Hey, hold up, everybody. Hold up. I'm going
Hey, I
to
got
include
involved.
my involvement
What
and
about
then
it?
your involvement.
But you were out.
Well, I was
You
on the
were
way.
and then you were.
Oh,
Bunch of-
We don't need to talk.
All right, Mike, how did you get in?
Alright, so back when I played guitar, before I played bass, I used to jam around with Kyle a little bit. And then this last summer came around, and I was still jamming around with Kyle. And then these fine gentlemen here, these three, were a three-piece at the time, and Kyle was on bass. And then he had decided that he wanted to play guitar again. And so they needed a bass player. So I was like, oh, I don't know, why not? I'll try it. And that's basically my involvement. And I started playing Kyle's bass with the band, and it was really bad, and there we go.
But he
And-
fell into place very nicely.
Yeah,
didn't
now
he?
it plays
Oh,
very
yeah.
nicely, I
I
suppose.
can't live without you.
But Dylan happened to not know my name for like the first 2 weeks that we played together. He called me the bass guy, and that was cool, I guess. Just called me bass man. It's whatever.
I'm surprised that name didn't stick.
Oh, yeah.
Bass guy, you know, that's me.
Now he's Wallaby on bass.
Okay.
Deucey.
All right, Joey, how did you? So who was singing before Joey came in then?
Joey.
Kyle was singing. Okay, now
Yeah,
Joey's.
I was
singing.
actually singing before you.
Yeah, and then
Well,
Okay, now we gotta
Yeah.
go back a little
Throwback.
bit.
Throwback.
Back to when we were a three-piece and I was on bass. We had Joey in for vocals.
And
for
then,
a
yeah, I
little
was
bit.
doing the vocals, and I would always want to sit down and write, but they're always just trying to jam, and I was just like, we have to write stuff. I can't just like, I can't
We're
improvise.
soulmates. We're soulmates.
My hands are sweaty.
Because Kyle, all he wants to do is just play. Like
what I
play. And I'm like, Kyle, if you want to be like any sort of like musician as a business,
Uh-huh.
you need to like make songs. Like it's just
Exactly.
you can't
We
just
make
sit and
songs.
play stuff. Yeah, okay.
We make,
But-
I like to
But
think
so-
we make pretty decent songs.
So you wanted
thank
to just sit and write.
Exactly, and we never did that, and then they inevitably kicked me out of the band because I wasn't doing anything. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything, okay. And then all of a sudden, a few months later, probably, 3 or 4 months went by, and I came over to Dylan's, just to jam. Because I play guitar also,
Mm-hmm.
and we were jamming, and then I started singing, and Dylan was just like, whoa, man, you got, good. And I was just like,
Hey,
it was
man,
like,
I didn't want to
thanks,
kick
dude.
you out in the first place.
But hey,
this is not a gang war. Let's just continue.
Right, I'm watching so much eye rolling and stuff. It's like
Well,
it's oh
It's a
man, it
happy
got
family.
scary for a
Either
second
way,
there.
we all love each other, and that's it.
So you got back in then, Joey?
Yeah, now I'm in again, and me and Dylan sat down for 2.5 days, and we got 4 songs
I was
done.
totally there
and now,
for that.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah,
I
okay.
drove you there.
I'm sorry, man. You left,
Alright.
and then Jackson came for another hour or 2.
Cool. All right, well look at that. It did take up
See,
the
it
whole
did
first
take up-
section of the show.
You're
Good
welcome.
job.
So cool. When we come back, we're going to get to know a little bit more about Alabaster. You are listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene.
Oh yeah. Well, welcome back to the Roberts Kyle Show.
It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
loud. You guys are so
who's
weird.
that?
All right, we're back.
my evil twin.
You're listening to local frequencies. We have Alabaster here with us. They're from the Chicago area.
Where exactly are you?
Chicago,
McHenry,
Chicago.
Illinois, and
Henry,
Island
Illinois.
Lake, and Wonder
Straight on
Lake,
that
and
All those
Lakemore,
fun
and
places.
Yeah.
McHenry County.
Lily
There's
Moore.
so much
It's
to
all
do.
flat over there.
Wonder
It's
Lake.
I've driven through Illinois once or twice, the long way.
Yeah, if you're driving the long way, it literally feels like it takes a week.
I fell asleep
It's
in the
long.
car, woke up, I swear to God we passed the same barn. It's like we hadn't moved.
Yeah.
So how long have all of you been together now then?
Really? Okay, all of us, I would only say with Joey,
A
probably
month, then?
2 months. at
Not
most.
even.
He's
Really?
recent,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only been
Singers
like
of-
less than a month and a half, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you they just picked
Yeah.
put you back in,
Yeah.
huh?
I thought the
Oh,
singer.
Oh, that's crazy.
But then I was saying we gotta get stuff done, and that's when we did, and then we were like, hey, we have songs. Shocker.
Yeah, but we did take a lot of time to practice instrumentally to get a lot better than we
So,
were
yeah.
at the time.
Okay.
We were
In a way, I
trying
needed
write
to leave the
songs.
band for a while so they could practice.
Everything happened
Ah, I
for a
see.
reason.
Yes,
Just
I
like
get
it
ya.
always
I get
does.
ya.
Of the band.
So
Since summer. Like
let's go down the line. What's your favorite color?
Every
Oh,
color
crazy
of the
question.
rainbow is my favorite color, man.
All the hues.
All the hues.
Jackson, what's your favorite color?
Chartreuse, go cop.
I like maroon or burgundy.
Lame.
It's like a dark red. bro.
Joey, what's your favorite color?
I said all of them.
All
I
of
love
them?
All of them equally.
Okay, how about you, Mike?
Tough question.
Pink.
Yes, if you say pink, we're soulmates. We're soulmates.
Yeah, probably
Already-
gonna say pink.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with
She found two
turquoise
soulmates.
probably.
Okay.
I like turquoise a lot.
Nice.
I like dark blue.
Yeah, dude, dark colors. Give me some.
Jackson,
What's that
chartreuse
count?
is like
Yeah,
a yellow, right?
I have no idea.
I
My
think it's
first
I-
yellow.
my first car was.
We're gonna
dark
look
blue.
that up later.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. All right, so when you guys are, what would you say is your, do you call it inspiration? Do you call
Like
it
influence?
influence? Let's
Yeah,
go with
there's the word.
influence. Yeah.
Well, I know for me personally, like musically and in the sense of like percussion, probably John Bonham
Oh yeah,
and Nick Mason from Pink Floyd.
great drummers.
Alright, so I'm gonna go next.
What about you,
Yeah.
Kyle?
I would say for like guitar, I'm really into like Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page.
Always.
I dig Peter Frampton and Rory Gallagher.
Ooh,
Rory's
yeah,
awesome.
Rory.
Yeah.
Joey.
Oh, for singing, I would say Robert Plant, Jim Morrison,
Okay.
Nice.
maybe a little Otis Redding in there.
Yeah.
Otis.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mike.
Mike.
Man. Wait, are we just doing strictly
But no,
musically?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, whatever.
Whatever,
I mean,
whatever.
bass
I
wise,
just-
whatever
Who
you like.
influences you to
have a
be the
different
deuce?
answer than
Who's
that.
your muse, man?
The deuce muse.
Muse? I totally was gonna take this question differently.
It's me.
Inspiration.
Okay, you can take it either
Yeah, I
way.
was gonna like inspirational. Probably just do not the norm, because nowadays everybody's doing their own thing and conforming to like everything that society wants. You know,
Mhm.
you go out and get a job and do all that stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with the job, but
So that's your
I don't know.
inspiration
I
have a couple of on my.
Repeat what you just
Musical
said.
influence.
Take like a 3-second pause,
He's
then just
speaking the
then
truth.
say man. It's like
not gonna do that.
Philosophicalized.
man.
That was so
No, but
I think that warrants-
I get what you mean, Mike.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'd rather just live my life doing something that I love than
Man.
something
For sure.
that I hate.
So you
Man.
love,
Man.
you love
For
music,
sure.
man.
Dylan?
Oh,
You're just playing guitar.
I know he's not even paying attention.
Guitar.
He's not paying attention at all.
okay. Frank Marino.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Mahogany
best.
Rush.
He's the bomb. When he plays clean, it's like whoa. Jimmy Page.
I have a good answer now.
Who else? I really like Lightning Hopkins. 'Cause
Lightning
his
Hopkins.
emotion, just the
Lightning
emotion,
Hopkins.
the way he
Yes.
pushes that emotion out of so like.
What about
such-
Stevie?
Stevie?
Stevie, oh, I'm a big fan of Stevie.
Well, yeah, that's a given. Jimi
Frank
Hendrix.
Hendrix, that's a given.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm right.
Jimi Hendrix.
Johnson.
Yeah, Frank Marino, man, and Pat Travers, and the Nooch.
And
I
Trower.
got my bass
Trower.
influence.
Charlie Peterson
Charlie
is
Peterson.
one of my
Charlie
influences.
Peterson.
Shout out
There
to
we
you,
go.
man. Rock on.
Okay, Mike said that he has his influence now, so.
All right, my bass player influence probably would be Billy Cox from the band Gypsies.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah,
That's what it would be. So.
that's a good one.
That's a good.
That's
John Paul
great.
Jones. What
John
about
Paul.
him?
Oh, John Paul.
What
Jones
about
is-
Sabbath?
That's a
Maybe
given.
so.
John Paul Jones.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's pretty much a good.
Kyle, do you have a
Geezer
question for
Butler is
him?
fantastic. I just want to be him. So.
Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How often would you say you guys play? How many shows a month?
That kind of varies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Couple.
Two.
I mean, at least a few.
At least a few.
You guys
At least
travel
a few.
around a lot though. Kyle was telling me about
You're in
your
your van all the
your
time.
van
Yes, we
Oh, the
we
van.
with
drive
the
my
shag
van a lot.
carpet.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
sweet
Our
band.
band's name is Lucy, and she's a sweetheart.
She's pretty.
We love her very much.
Oh yeah, bud.
It's an awesome band.
I don't know what
You
to
pulled
say.
up to my house the other day, and
Yep.
Francine's just looking out the window.
97 Dodge Ram E2500.
Oh yeah.
Got a turbo
Technical.
card.
The doors are kind of messed up.
Oh yeah,
The
the
passenger
shotgun
door is not
yeah.
open at all. It
It
sucks.
sucks.
No.
She
Oh my gosh.
scoots. She does not scoot one bit.
Oh yeah, the back
Doesn't
seats
happen.
are not existent.
Yeah,
So we kind of just lay down with the equipment.
Yeah.
Don't tell the police though.
Like we
They're
did drive it.
listening.
Like,
It's actually
The
We
cops
used
around
to,
here
now
are
we
pretty
have
nice, so
seatbelts
you're safe.
it's
I took a
actually a
snare drum
silver
to the
Chevy.
sometimes when you ride in the van, you kind of get injured.
Yeah. I took a snare drum to the back of my arm at our last gig because this guy decided to stomp on the brakes really hard. And it flew right over the wheel well into my arm and it hurt.
You know.
Yeah,
you-
Dylan likes to run.
Dylan actually put a chair in the van today, and he almost died.
Like a
He was
kid.
going around a turn, and he just like,
Kitchen chair
flew.
back. It
Go
was a fun
like.
drive here, man. It was fun.
Like around the, are you talking about around the
Happy to
corner
hear.
to the
Thank you.
studio here? Did he like?
Oh, just around every corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, 'cause this one's killer. If you don't see it coming, all of a sudden you're like, crap.
Well, he actually pulled into the place before this, and I was like, I don't think this is a studio.
This is definitely the place that we pulled into first.
Actually, pulled up to some guy's house and
Like the
this
one
is
right next
place?
door.
Like, this kind of looks like a motel.
No, we pulled in
not a
here.
Studio.
The first place we pulled into was here, and then we were just like, I don't think this is it. And we parked next door, and we walked here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was the
No, we
same.
didn't.
It's definitely the
Oh,
same
you guys.
place.
All right, what's something else we usually ask them?
Okay.
They're getting me all off track here. I know.
Sorry.
Classic local frequency question. You're stuck on an island.
Oh yes, we haven't asked this one in a long
Ooh.
time.
You're stuck on an island.
Thrilling.
You can bring one album from
Oh,
any
God.
band. Let's start off with any band.
We'll go with any band.
Who goes
One
first?
album from any band.
Jackson.
Jackson.
No.
I would. Oh man, can I have a tie?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Then it would probably be a tie between the Division Bell by Pink Floyd and Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. The live album is killer.
Good one. Yeah.
That's what I would pick.
It's my turn.
Go for it.
I really like the live album by Rush, All the World's a Stage.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
really
it's a good
good
one.
live album. And I don't know, something else. What was the other one item?
Oh,
what
just
album?
an album.
What's
No.
that?
Oh,
Now there was no items.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'd bring a fire starter to that island.
that's not an album, my friend.
Just a fire starter. Where are you gonna get the fire?
I bring a
What?
rush.
Started.
What?
Use the starter.
Started
No,
with
like a
fire.
fire starter. Oh, see, to me, a fire starter is like just like a little piece of
Like Flint?
like flint. Like
Yeah, like-
oh, he's talking like
Yeah,
flint.
you
Okay,
make-
big difference.
you make
Flint
fire.
and fire starter are a big difference.
Okay.
No, they aren't.
It's like Flint and Steel.
I
Like, well,
stand
fire
corrected.
starter could be like matches or a lighter or something. that
Okay.
starts fires,
See, to
but,
me,
like,
a fire starter is like a little thing of like a
Smokey
little
Bear's gonna hate you.
I immediately thought of
pushed together
It's like
thing
a-
that burns for like 20 minutes.
Well,
You
it's
just
like a
fire
trap.
Climb out to the talking
What the
heads and burn the
pansies
island
use.
down.
Okay, anyway, sorry, Joey.
Burning down
What's
island.
your album? If you were stuck on an island, what's your album you would want to have with you?
That's so difficult.
Oh, remember,
Yeah,
you have to listen to this on repeat over and over and over again.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I think it would be Fleetwood Mac Rumors,
That's a great one.
right? Or actually Metal, Pink Floyd.
That was really good.
Like that's a really good one.
Mike?
Oh.
Allman Brothers.
Dylan?
This question
I'm ready.
Or you,
Dylan,
brother.
pass. Yeah,
Dylan?
All right.
Come back, man.
Dark Side.
Okay.
Album I have, I can't remember what it's called.
Can't go wrong with Dark Side now.
Zeppelin 4.
Ooh.
I think they all like picked 2 albums.
Yeah, you can take. They
I
can
started
take
a
two
trend. I
albums.
didn't mean to start it.
It's okay.
Go back around.
Mike.
this.
Mike,
Oh,
you're
Mike.
not supposed to hit yourself in the face with the headphones there, bud.
That was an
He's
accident.
a
Didn't mean
bass
that at
player.
all.
I was shoving it
What's
at
that
his
supposed
Alright,
face.
what album would you want,
Start.
Mike? Or I guess 2. Everybody's been picking 2, so
Oh,
thanks to Jackson
God,
over here.
I literally cannot. That's
Hipster.
way too hard for me, and I'm the most indecisive person on the planet.
They're in trouble.
That's a good one.
Yeah, see, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably, if it was an album.
Not a single.
We only have a little bit of time left on the show here, Mike.
Alright,
Like, I don't know.
it'd probably be Allman Brothers, an Allman Brothers album, not
Allman
specifically
Brothers.
one or the
Yay.
other.
Sure.
Okay, alright, well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, you are going to hear a live original from Alabaster called Air. You're listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene.
We call it air.
Hey, we're back, and you're listening
We're
to
back.
Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene. We still have Alabaster here with us. They haven't
Still.
left us yet.
Hey.
Yeah. They will.
So you're going to get to hear their original Air, and why don't you guys tell us a little bit about like writing it and all that good stuff?
Man, it's a good song.
Air was one of those late night deals. It was just a simple melody, and then the next day, I jammed it with my pops and Ducey, I think, right?
I was there for that,
And
yeah.
then we were like, "Whoa, this is rad!" And then we showed it to the band, and then later we got a singer, and he wrote lyrics to it. It was,
Wow.
it was a good time.
They're super
Thank
summed
you,
up very
thank you,
nicely.
Dylan. That was very
That was a
like
great-
short, sweet,
yeah.
and to the point.
That's
That was
sorry.
very nice.
There wasn't very much story.
A lot of stuff
What you
gets
could
written like
say,
that. We all have our own ideas that end up being something else, a
Yeah.
full song. We all contribute. It's cool.
Lots of jams, though.
All right. Well, you're
Vintage.
gonna get to hear it, so stick around.
Check out Get Real
It's
Close.
dusting. His mom would be so proud.
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
Sprite.
Start anew.
Yeah,
Alright,
just
so-
go out and do what you want to do, man.
We're gonna have
Make it happen.
Alabaster
You do
play
you.
Air for you. Yeah. So you guys ready?
Let's do it.
See a true way.
Yes.
Hey, we should call this one Air.
Let's call this one
Are we doing it actually?
Yeah, this one.
Air. Okay.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
That was a good cut.
You never know, we might want to put this one on.
Air.
I'm glad you're ready, Dylan.
Dude, we're trying to do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Air. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Kyle and I did. It was super cool. Oh yeah, claps.
Oh yeah.
Claps.
Oh,
Totally not stage clap.
Too much.
Look
No,
at
it
this
was no, it was pretty cool. I like this song a lot.
Thank you.
It was actually
Is there anything else you guys want to like shout out? I know you said something about a show, right?
Jed, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Aw.
Jackson, you can do the honors.
Okay. So we are playing the Frequency March 7th. It's a Monday night.
And where's the frequency?
It's right in Madison.
Right in Mantown?
Yeah.
Madison.
All right, cool. What time you guys start?
We go on at, I believe, it's 10:30.
Music starts at 9.
Yeah.
Good job, Kyle.
I like to go there
Yeah.
and see all the other artists. It's
Way to
like
live up to
kind
my
of-
name.
Kyle, you seem like you know
Definitely
what's
catch
going
the other
on.
bands I got going there.
Yeah.
They're
Get
excellent.
some good ones.
He holds all the information in his
Yeah, like.
hand.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But then we're also playing Grateful Garcia Gathering, Jamon Fest, Grateful Friends Fest, a couple others, but it's all this
Portal.
summer. Yeah, Portal.
There's all festivals out of Wisconsin.
Yeah, Kyle and I are looking into them. So
You should
maybe
definitely
we'll
go.
see you guys there.
Tickets online.
Yeah, if you get them through us, they're $50. It's cheaper.
We only had 10.
Yeah,
we
we
got
only
10 tickets.
So
Act
look up
fast.
Alabaster. Hit
Yeah.
them up on Facebook for
Yeah,
the
go
tickets.
check us
we're
out.
on-
Internet
For
stuff.
tickets.
We're on Instagram, SoundCloud. We even have a Snapchat.
Cool.
What's our SoundCloud name, real quick?
Alabaster the band.
It's all recorded on a phone.
Okay, Alabaster the
Great
band on
quality.
SoundCloud, Instagram,
Facebook.
Facebook, all that good stuff. You guys have a website or no?
We don't have
Just
a
the-
website.
just all the
That's
social media sites
currently-
right now?
Currently in the works.
I hear you. Putting a website together
Haven't
took
got
me
there
like a
yet.
week.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. That was like by myself working on it like 8 hours a day. It was ridiculous.
It's
So
not easy, but
yeah, Kyle doesn't know what that is. He doesn't do any of
I
that
don't.
stuff.
I'm
He's terrible
really
at social media.
isolated from the internet.
I asked him to post on local frequencies the other
I
day,
feel you.
and the status I got was milk. What was it? Chocolate is a flavor of milk, but milk is a flavor of chocolate. And it got like 80 some likes, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's my boy.
good for our fans out there. It was
Just had
pretty
to think
good.
a little
I
bit.
like
I'm
milk
just-
and chocolate, dude.
There's one thing I
My
remember about
support
Kyle is that he was always a character.
He still is.
Very memorable one.
All right, well we are at the end of our show, so
We are.
sad times. But
Goodbye.
thank you guys
We
for
love you.
coming on and
Bye for having
Thanks
us.
for
just
having us.
random visit to
Not forever.
Wisconsin, so we
Thanks for having
we
us.
could get you guys on the show. That was kind of
Yeah, we
fun.
appreciate it.
Thank
Happy
you very
to be
much.
here.
All right, thanks guys.
Catch you
Keep having
later.
a good
Yeah,
day.
Is that it?
Adios.
Don't crash your cars.
We won't.
It's a van.
That's-
Wow,
That's
dark.
good advice, I guess, Kyle.
We're professionals.
All right, you were listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene.
See.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.